All right, guys. So I'm going to let me close this. So I'm going to run the this video. I want to show how to set up your Q blockchain node using our Tencent VPS that we just create or any other server. If you are using Contabo, if you are using Digital Ocean, if you are using just any other server that you're using, it's still the same thing. So let's go ahead and create and run our node. So there's a guide I'm going to use because you need to copy the we will need to copy the we'll need to copy the code. So instead of not everybody that are techie, so we'll just be copying the code that is made available and just be pasting and that's it. First thing first, like I said in the previous video, for those that are using Mac, um Linux, Ubuntu, you already have your terminal, so you have to access. You can access your VPS via your terminal, but those that are using Windows, you have to use PuTTY. So in the previous video, I put a link to download PuTTY there. So you download the PuTTY and then you access your VPS via your IP address and also your password that they created in the process of setting up your VPS. So let's access our VPS. So I will. So this is my IP. Copy my IP. Where will you see your IP? You come and see your IP address here, public. You copy it, paste it here, open. Now remember that when we were creating our VPS, we selected Ubuntu. So to log in, you have to use Ubuntu. If you use root, you will have error. That's what I was facing before I figured out. So you enter your password. Like I said, as you're typing your password, it will not be showing, but don't worry, it's typing. The reason is so that you will not get hacked. So if the password is correct, we should have access to our stuff. So let's see what happens. Okay, good, good. But then there's something we have to do. Um, because now, as you can see, I'm not running as a root user. For me to be able to set up the node, I have to run as a root user. So there's a code I have to run first of all to take me from Ubuntu at VM to node to a root user. So let me access the code. It's not there because the person that set up the tutorial did not use Tencent. You get, so the person used another. It's Contabo the person used, and if you're using Contabo, it's already on the root user. There's no need for you to go to the root user. So where is that code? All right. So this is just what you will do: sudo minus I, sudo space then minus I. But you can see the difference now. We are now running as root user, while this one was as Ubuntu. This one is at root. So before you start doing anything, make sure that you move from Ubuntu to root. Yeah. So just type sudo space minus I, then you enter as root user. So let's start to download things we have to download. So for the people that are using this thing for the first time, people that downloaded PuTTY and want to use it for the first time, when you want to open it, they will ask you this. When you enter your VPS IP address and click on open, they will ask you, this will come out. Just click on accept. It's because I've used the PuTTY before, that's why. So long story short, to save your time, next thing you do is just come to this place, copy this, and go back. Now, how you paste on this putty is that you right click. It's not the paste you know, like Control V. No, you just right click. It will paste for you. Then you press enter. It will be updating. So you just have to be patient with it. Okay, it's done actually. Okay, I was still waiting. Now, how you know that it's done? It's when this root returns to you. That's when you know it's done. So we go to the next code. You copy it and right click again to paste and enter. It's done. Why? Because the root returned. Okay. Now, okay, you copy this, click, enter. Now, do you want to continue y/n? You type y and then enter. Then this might take a little time because he has to process all this. Oh, it's already done. All right then. All right. I think these guys, their stubs are up to date. Okay. Right click, enter. Do you want to continue? Remember, you type Y and press enter. Okay, this one is taking time. Okay, cool. You wait for it to finish. It's setting up. Now remember what I said. You only press or type anything you want to type when this root returns. So now that it has returned, we go to the next one. So this one we have to clone the GitHub that has the node we want to run. So we've updated things that we needed. So let's clone the GitHub account. It's cloning. All right, it's done. So what's the next step? We have to change the directory to testnet public tools. We have testnet public tools. We have to make directory. Make a new directory called key store. So we have to change directory to key store. Just copy and paste and enter. Copy, right click to paste, then enter. So we are now in key store directory. So now what we have to do is that we have to copy this code. Immediately we run the code above, your screen will just clear just like the one in the image below. All you need to do is type in the password you can remember. For example, I use chase122920. All right, so we'll copy this code. Once we copy the code, paste here. I click to paste, enter. You see, the the screen is cleared, but I can't type the password here because you will see the password. So I have to pause the video, type the password, then return. I hope that it's better that way. So sorry. Alright guys, so when you don't type in the password, what you do is you click on Control X, then you click on Y. Y stands for yes. Click on Y. After you click on Y, then you enter. You press enter. So you click on, after typing your password that you remember, click on Control X. Then you click Y and then you press enter. That means your password is saved in the directory. What's the directory? Let me see it. Key store directory. That's where it's saved as password pwd.txt. Okay, see it here. After enter your password, tap on Control X, click on Control X, then press Y and then press enter key to save it. Then we change directory to home. Just be copying the code and be pasting. Right click. Remember, right click is to paste. Alright. We now change directory again to test public tools. Right click, paste, enter. Okay. We copy another one. We go again to CD store. CD store. You enter. You come back. Now, this one is that once you paste this key now, key file.txt, once you paste the code, the screen will disappear. The screen will appear, will clear. So what you have to do is to paste your private key of the wallet that you used in registering for the testnet. The private key. Please, not the recovery phrase, not the phrase, the private key. That one that looks like wallet address. Not the phrases, not those ones that used to be 12 or 24, not those ones. The one that looks like wallet address, the private key, that's when you paste. So once you run this code now, once I run this code, the screen will clear. Next thing I'm expected to do is to paste the private key of the wallet address that I used in registering for the testnet. So that's what you would do. Copy here, paste. It's clear. So what I'm expected to do now is to paste the private key. So again, I will pause the video, paste the private key, and come back. All right, so we resume again. I'm done pasting my private key. Once you're done pasting your private key, next thing you do is Control X, then Y. Then you press enter. You do Control X. After you pasted it, do Control X. Then you see Y for yes, N for no. You press Y. Then you press enter. Once you press enter, it will take you here, return you to where you were before. So next thing we have to do, we go down, return to home, change directory to home, and we change directory again to testnet public tools. So this is the code we'll run now. Okay, you just paste it and click enter. I'm going to pause this video because it's going to bring out the private key that I entered. Okay, so it did not, but I had to be careful. So you see, this is the address. It will bring out your address. So if you did the thing well, you should be able to see your wallet address here. Now, mind you, in the wallet address, the first two digits will not be included. The 0x will not be included. So we start from the third one. So you check your address from the third one. So now that we are on track, next thing to do is claim faucet. but I've already claimed the faucet. But you should go to this link. You go to this link. Okay, you go to this link, claim the faucet, select Q token is there by default. Paste your wallet address and then select I am human. Claim your faucet. I think once you log into your DSIN, it will automatically ask you to let me try it. Let me try it out. All right, so let me go and let me go to the faucet link because I'm suspecting it should add Q network automatically when you connect. So let's see what happens there. So as the thing is loading, let me go and copy my wallet address. Okay, did not copy your wallet address here. I've claimed already, but let me try claim tokens. The field is required, but the field didn't come up. That's the verification field. Okay, okay. I'm human. So basically, this is what you have to do. I've already claimed, so I'm not want to waste time again. I've already claimed mine. So once the thing comes up and you do the verification, whatever it is, click on claim. They will send you 5Q token. So let's go back. We'll go and run our change directory to home. We'll change again to testnet public tools. So we'll do some editing. So we're going to edit our wallet address and then our IP address. So let's do this. So you see this place, they say your queue address here without leading OX. See what I'm saying? So you copy from the third one, from the third digits without the OX. Then your public IP address, your server IP address. You come here and copy your server IP address, the public, not the private, the public. So we are going to let me copy my wallet address. So I've already edited my wallet address. I've removed the OX. Or if you want to do it here so that you see, let me copy it here. I've copied. So if I enter, so I'll copy without the OX. So this is what they're talking about. Copy without the 0x. So I'll go to my putty. Now I'm going to use cursor because you can't, if you use mouse, it will not work. So use your cursor, you go down step by step. Oh, so you delete, you delete all of them. Then you paste. Remember, right click is to paste. Oh, what did I do? What did I copy? Yes, I made a mistake. Oh my god. So let me go and copy my wallet address again. Copied it. I click to paste. Alright. You can cross check starting from 3636. So the next one is my IP address. I'll copy my public IP. Like I said, this is your public IP. Let me copy it so that you see. You've copied your IP. You use your cursor again. You go down. Why is this slow? Are we on track? Why is this one slow? Oh. So you delete these ones. Then you right click to paste. Alright. So after that we'll say Control X, then Y, then enter. So we'll Control X. Yes, no, Y is yes. Press Y, then you enter. Alright. So tap on this link and look at the image below. Turn on the advanced. Okay. We have to go and stake. Alright. So it has opened. You're supposed to read the data privacy and find out what it's saying. Agreed. Then you connect. Click there to connect your test net. Next. Connect. Then the network will be added. You approve. Switch. So you can now see the test token you claimed. 5. We have 5. Alright. So we'll come here. Where are we coming? That's not it. Okay. Consensus services. Yes. When I say click constitution. Advanced. Okay, first of all, you have to come and toggle it to advanced mode. Why is everything taking me to other places? Just something you're supposed to toggle. Okay, I've toggled it to advanced mode. Now come to consensus services. You now see validator staking, not root node. This is a different node entirely. We are doing validation. So you click on validator node staking. Yeah, I'm on track, right? Yeah, validator staking. Click on validator staking. You have 5 Q token. You click put 4 because you have to pay gas fee. You click here, stake to ranking. You confirm. Alright, you have to confirm. Okay, stake in validator ranking. It's there first, so that means our staking was successful. Join validator ranking. I'm not sure, not enough stake. Yeah. So let's go back. So we've done that. The next thing we have to do is Okay, we have saved our details. So we run this. It's code. All right. So just after this sync mode, we'll enter. Then what are we going to enter? That detail that was sent to us. Let me check. Yeah, this is a detail we'll enter. So while registering, they gave you this. Now, if you don't know where you keep your own again, check the email that you used in the registration because they resent it. Because people complained that they had lost um it, so they had to resend. So I will paste mine. Okay, all right. Then I'll come here, close it, then comma, then enter, close the gap. So go back. Yeah, after sync mode full. So when we do Control X, then Y, then enter. So check everything is in order, right? Yeah, everything is in order. Make sure that you start from where others are starting, and close it with close it with what others are closing with, and then at the end you put comma. So we're going to the Control X. Yes, we want to save. So Y, enter. So now let's run our node. Done. So let's check how our node is doing. Okay, it's doing well. Okay, okay. All right. So the next thing to check your node, will come here. You will use this name, the name that was given to you. Just search there to see your node. So if I press the name there, see it there. Then you can click to pin it. So yours is pinned. Yeah, so here is not yet showing that you've staked because there are many. It has to be confirmed, and it takes some times for it to show that it's staked. So even though you stake, you'll still be like that. Um, so I'm not sure what is wrong here. I'll just have to refresh. Everything, the block was supposed to be loading because it's working. Of course, it can give it some time for it to catch up because looking at our node, everything is okay. There's no error. Looking at our node, everything is okay. Our node is working fine, so everything's supposed to be alright. So can just give it some times. Now, if at the end of the day you probably you having some challenges, you can go to their Discord. I'll drop the link to their Discord. You can join their Discord and then complain. There's always a help there. Now, remember when I said that before you start running the node, that you run a command sudo space um minus I. Now that's for people that are using Tencent. Now if you are using other VPS, you don't need to run that node because for instance, I'm familiar with Contabo. Contabo always you always run with you always run your nodes with as a root user, not as like the one that Tencent came with. So except you are using um okay, yeah, fine. I think that's okay. Okay, yeah. So this is what I was concerned about. The node is coming up. He has to start building to meet up with these guys because the current node is at 4,994. See it here. So see where this one is 53,000. So you have to give it some time for it to catch up. Then this one will show. Then the PS will start adding up. So everything is fine now. Now that this thing has shown, everything is fine. That's what I was concerned about. Everything is fine. So it's just a matter of time. So it's a good thing because the uptime monitoring will start on Monday on the 16th. So if you set it up between today and tomorrow, then before the monitor time, your node should have reached the latest block height, and then you just continue with others. Thank you for watching. I know it was a long video. Thank you for watching, and then happy node running.